Hello widget watchers, welcome back to another video. In next few minutes, we will make a real Android screen with Kotlin that you can extend into any app. So let's start building our first activity in the right way. So today we will create a new activity, design its XML layout, wire a button click and run it on the emulator. I'll also show you few common mistakes and how to avoid them. So first quickly launch your Android Studio. Now just simply tap onto this new project thing and from here select this empty views activity, because again the same thing, this empty activity will create the jetpack activity which we don't want. Right now our current motto is to design the XML layout and wire up the Kotlin code. So please select the empty views activity. Now simply press on next button, and for this application name, let's name it as navigation application. Okay, and for package name, let it be default. Save location, language going to be Kotlin, and minimum SDK is this 26. Now simply press on this finish button, and this will going to take some time. So let me quickly check that is it completed or not. So yeah, it's taking time. We'll wait for a few minutes. So yeah, I think this thing is completed. Now from here you can select the Android view if you want, or you can go through the project setup, like if you want the project view, because in project view there is going to be a lot of folders which is not shown into Android view. So yeah, as per your choice you can select the folder structure. So right now I'll select the Android one. Now simply click here, and then just let me hide this Gradle thing. Now when we want to create a new activity, then we need to come to this main activities parent folder, and now from here click left click and then tap on new, and then select the activity, and from here select this empty views activity. Okay, now let it be named as main activity 2, and then simply press on to finish. Now you can see this second activity is created. Okay, now the thing is that we want to design our app. Okay, so let me hide this thing, and now just select the split view. So here our default, like the initial text is hello world, so let's change it as um, welcome to widget wisdom. Now you can see here we are having a warning, and this warning is coming because here we have hard coded the string, which is not the correct way. Like if you want to remove this warning, then you can go to this res folder and then go to this values folder, then here select the strings.xml. Now here you can simply add your string, like let's say I want to named as welcome string, welcome, or let's say welcome message, and here I'll just simply copy paste this value, like I'll add welcome to widget wisdom. I'll copy this and I'll add it here. Okay, now here I can just simply refer to that string. So if you want to add your that string, then you can simply here add string and then your string name. So in our case the string name is welcome message, so you can just copy it and paste it here. Now you can see the warning message has gone. Now here I want to add the button. So you can add the button by two ways. The first way is you can drop down the button, like I have selected the button and I placed it here. Now I'll just set it its constraint, like it should be aligned to the top text view and it should be center, left and right aligned. Okay, so I have added this text view. If you want, then you can add this way, and if you want to manually write it, then you can also manually write it. So let's delete it and write it in manually way using XML. So come to here, split view, and then here you can simply add button. Okay, now here you can add the height and width. So I want that height and width should be as per the text size. So for width as the wrap content, and for height also add the wrap content. Okay, now here we need to close this button thing, so let's close it. Now here you can see we don't seeing any text, so let's add the text. So here add the text property, and then here add the, let's say, login button. Okay, now in XML we always need to give the ID to this button thing, right? Because we are going to use this button in our this main activity.kt file. So we need to give it ID so that we can reference this button in our Kotlin code. Okay, so here just add the ID parameter, or you can just copy paste this above one. Just make sure one thing, that this ID should be unique. So let's say I named it as login button. Okay, now here we need to again, like, this button's position is not correct, right? So we can set its constraint. Okay, so for that, just click this thing, like map it here, and then add it this side left and this side. Okay, like if you want to add the height, then you can just simply drag it here. Then you can see the height is applied as margin top 68. If you don't like this one, then you can again add the change in values. So here I added the 40 dp change. Okay, now you can see our changes are perfectly fine. Okay, now we need to refer this button into our Kotlin code, but before that, let's also complete this main activity too. Okay, so here again we are just going to add the simply text view, or we can just copy paste this one. Okay, so I have copy pasted this, and again here you can add the same ID, because in this XML file this ID is unique. Okay, so that's perfectly fine, there is no issue. Now we need to refer this button into our Kotlin code. So we can do this by using the find by ID thing, because we are going to find this XML component using the ID. Okay, so here you can add find view by ID. Okay, so find view by ID. Now here we need to add the type, like which kind of thing we are finding. So here add the button, because we are going to find the button. Now as soon as you will add the button, then you can see the button thing is imported here from widget. Okay, now here we need to refer to that ID. So like as we referred the activity underscore main.xml file here, the same way we will do this. But right now, like this activity underscore main file was the layout, so here we added the layout, but this time we won't add the layout. We will just simply add r dot id, because we are going to find the item by id and then the name of the component. Okay, so here simply add the login button. Now what we are going to do, we are trying to add the set on click listener method on this. Like basically here we want, when this button is tapped, then hit the method. Okay, so basically here we need to add the set on click listener method. Okay, now apart from this, the main goal is here that when user taps onto this button, then we need to transfer the user to main activity too. Okay, so for this we are going to make use of start activity in Android. Okay, so what start activity does, this is the basically this is the method which launches another activity using an intent. So basically in the start activity we need to pass the intent. So here you can simply add the intent. Then inside intent we need to add two parameter. First one is the package context, like what's the current context is, and second is the class, like where we want to go. Okay, so for current context, here simply add the this thing. So basically this will tell that we are transferring from main activity to main activity 2. So here just simply add the this. So basically this is the package context, and then here add the target uh, class. So here add the main activity 2, and then here we need to pass this class.java thing. Okay, so here add that. So yeah, that's it. Now just simply save the code and select your device, like let's run it on emulator. So here I have selected my copy of Pixel 6 Pro, and now simply tap onto this run button, and you can, like, if you want to see the what's the status of your running status, then you can simply tap onto this build option. So this will tell you like the build is completed, now the app is installing. Like you can get all this information from here only. Now you can see our app is successfully installed without any issue, and as soon as I'm tapping onto this button, then you can see we are successfully getting redirected to main activity 2. So yeah, that was our goal for this video, and that goal is completed. Right now, congratulations, you have successfully created two activities in Android, and you have also learned how to navigate between screens. Now in the next video we are going to see that how we can pass the data from one screen to another screen, and also we are going to see how to make perfect UI designs. Like we are going to create a login page UI, and from that we are going to transfer the username and password to the home page. So yeah, that's the thing about the next video. So please subscribe to Widget Wisdom so that you will get notified whenever we are going to upload another video.